Welcome on stage. Come on. It's one of the it's Ashmo. Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, I'd like to start with an acknowledgement. I'd like to acknowledge that all my jokes identify as funny, and their pronouns are ha, ha, ha. Friends of mine asked me why I wanted to do comedy, and well, I've got a wife, I've got 4 kids, and I'm a primary school teacher. So for 5 minutes, someone might actually listen to something I've got to say. Now, around about 25 years ago, my wife and I moved out of Melbourne. We moved out of Glenroy. It was a really tough part of the world. We're only 2 train stations away from Broadmeadows. So we moved to Gippsland. We moved to a beautiful small country town, and now we're only 2 stations away from Maui. Now, getting ready for tonight, I was having a chat with my wife. She said, "Oh, what are you going to wear?" My daughter walked past. She says, "Dad, it doesn't matter what you wear. Just don't forget to iron your face." She can be a bit harsh, my daughter. Passwords. Now, when the internet first started, everyone had a password, and you just put the password in. It lasted 10 years, and it got into everything. And then someone came up with a great idea of you needed a capital letter. So, after serious consideration, I put a capital letter at the start of my password, and then someone came up with the idea, you need to put in a number. So what did we all do? We put a 1 at the end of our password. And then someone decided, great, we need a special character. Now, I don't know what's so special about these characters. And that's when every single person on the internet discovered where the exclamation point was on their keyboard. Now, the evolution of passwords has been a real pain in the neck, because these days, I open my laptop, try 14 different passwords before I find the one that I've got. Then I've got to go and get my phone to put in the 6-digit authentication code to get into it. And then by the time I finally log in, I've totally forgotten about why the hell I was logging in the first place. Now, recently I've started to wear reading glasses. It's just a symptom of getting older, I suppose. And well, getting older, birthday parties these days are more like a welfare check. And that's where we all sit around and compare the results of our poo tests. But the reading glasses thing is a pain in the neck, because now I love sitting down with a good book. Nothing better than sitting down with a good book. And now I've got to go and find my glasses before I make a coffee and get out my crayons. Now, I wasn't always a primary school teacher. Before I was a primary school teacher, I spent 10 years laying carpet. And of course, all the really immature people would always say, "Oh, you got laid every day." Well, no, because they obviously don't understand the concept of carpet burn. So I spent 4 years full-time at uni, and I can tell you from experience that 4 years at uni does not prepare you for a primary school teaching career. I learned more in the first 4 weeks of actually teaching than I did. That was just from conversations in the staff room. I mean, I had no idea about menopause. And again, ladies, you don't need to worry about menopause. I'd worry about men who stop. My name's Ashmo. Thank you very much.